On number 25, we're given this polynomial x to the fourth minus 7x squared plus 12 equals 0 and asked to solve this by factoring. I'll try to explain the reasoning behind this as well as I can. Normally, when you were asked to factor trinomials, you were given something like this. Something x squared plus something x plus some constant term equals 0. Just notice the degree of the exponents here, 2, 1, 0, x squared, x to the first power, and then there is no x here, so 0. And notice that if I multiplied these numbers by 2, I would get 4, 2, and 0. Notice that those are our exponents here, x to the fourth, x squared, and no x. So the idea here is that this equation has the same, I guess you could call it ratio that this has. So that means we can solve it the same way. And when we would solve something like this, we would have x plus something and then x plus something as well. Notice that x is the square root of x squared, so we need to take the square root of x to the fourth, which is x squared. So now, since the last term here is positive, that means we know that these are going to be the same sign, and since the middle term is negative, that means those signs are going to both be negative. So factors of 12 that add up to 7, 4 and 3 add to 7, so minus 4 and minus 3 here equals 0. Now we can notice that 4 is a perfect square, so we can factor that into x plus 2, x minus 2, 2. And then we still have the x squared minus 3 equals 0. Now we can set all of these equal to 0 to find our solution. So x plus 2 equals 0. Subtract 2 from both sides. X equals negative 2. X minus 2 equals 0. Add 2 to both sides. So you're left with x equals 2. And then x squared minus 3 equals 0. Add 3 to both sides, so you're left with x squared equals 3. Take the square root of both sides, and you're left with x equals plus or minus the square root of 3. So the answer to 25 is B, plus or minus 2, and plus or minus the square root of 3.